For any team, showcasing their season opener means, above all, don't disappoint.
Que d'ambiance, la foule qui apprécie le début de match. Colby Armstrong, et voilà Brendan Cross qui s'amène. Ce sera refusé. Alors il y aura eu contact avec le gardien.
Le but aurait eu une importance cruciale pour ce match-là. Puis on a embarqué, on a commencé avec la ligne indienne. Mon plan, c'est après ça d'emmener de l'intensité à notre équipe en mettant White, Prost et Armstrong. Puis ils ont fait exactement ce que je m'attendais d'eux. Mettre la rondelle au filet et aller chercher des retours. Et ils ont réussi à marquer. Malheureusement, White a touché le gardien de but. Donc quand même, c'est une bonne décision pareil de l'arbitre.
Why didn't even review it?
24CH The Series is brought to you by Bell. Watch 24CH on the screen of your choice.
Le premier match de la saison, on dirait que c'est toujours mieux de jouer à l'extérieur parce qu'il y a moins de distractions alentour de ton équipe.
But on January the 19th, spoiling the party is exactly what the Toronto Maple Leafs have in mind.
Back! Shooting lane! That's all right. Switch to left, grab my left. Switch to right, grab my right. What do you want? Come on.
During this celebration, some mistakes caused Michel Therrien's team to stumble.
Rivens fait l'arrêt. Et t'as vu, hein? Il fait ça depuis le début du match. Il a reçu un peu de neige, là. Oh, les canettes va être chassé pour conduite antisportive. Mais les Leafs s'emparent du retour, c'est 2-0.
Là, les défenseurs qui jouent un petit peu plus en dedans de la bleue, OK? Come on.
Though the dance isn't over yet,
Il va jusqu'à Diaz, le tir, Scrivens fait l'arrêt, le tir!
it is short-lived. For Montreal's journalists and fans, this loss reminds them of last season's anemic performance and of a thin-skinned offense which couldn't find its way into the playoffs. But this year, there is new lifeblood pumping through the team. Rome wasn't built in a day, and the coaches must find a way to make their new strategies part of the team's DNA, an operation that begins by restructuring the power play.
The purpose of the power play is pretty simple. We're not expecting to score every time we go on the ice. One thing, though, it's a momentum thing. Last game especially, you know, with the power play, we give the other team momentum because we didn't create, they're moving the puck quick enough. And this is an asset that we go on the ice, want a power play, we got to set the tone, we got to build on the power play.
The puck is over here. If we're too close, standing still, he's got a chip, we chip the puck, we got no speed. Can we, as a group, start with the plan? Stop, this is what I don't like. So that means us, we're predictable. We play half zone. Let's use the width of the ice, spread them out, and after that you're going to have more options. So the other team doesn't have to work. They don't have to work. They don't have to make any decision because we're always involved on the same side. Use the width of the ice. Stop. What's the job of the first man? Knock him out. What are we expecting? First guy, second guy, and the third man has to be there. We shouldn't become a spectator. We have to be proactive. Let's say we're saying a defenseman should be like 5 defensive players. This guy's in a movement, this guy is standing still, he's dumping the puck. What should be the job of this man? Just keep going, because you're going to be the first guy.
C'est pas par les grands mots, mais par les petites choses, et maintenant, c'est de passer en application.
In order to quickly sculpt this team into a workable mold, Michel Therrien doesn't hesitate to do some remodeling. Much to the chagrin of young Lars Eller, a player whose edges are too smooth for his coach's liking.
C'est un petit gars quand même qui a 23 ans, il a du potentiel. Je veux qu'il augmente son niveau d'intensité.
Such is the daily law of sport. Survival of the fittest, even within a single dressing room. Lars Eller will have future opportunities to prove his worth. But for now, as Scott Gomez learned,
Pas le temps de niaiser.
tonight the Canadiens will face off against a former teammate, Alex Kovalev.
One thing that I always believe, it's pretty simple. You need 3 goals to win hockey games. If you don't score 3 goals, it's tough to win hockey games. And once in a while, you'll win 2-1. But you have to have the mentality to be tough to play against. You have to have the mentality to score at least 30 shots and over on the net. If you get that mentality and score 3 goals, good thing will happen. It doesn't take away your defensive game. It doesn't take away. When you have the puck, you make the right decision. This is what I like to do with this hockey team, and it's freaking fun to play like this. This is this game. It's all about having fun. You have to work to having fun. We all know we got to bounce back tonight. Hey, we learned from our last game. I'm expecting to win this hockey game. I'm expecting a big game from everyone. All right, let's bounce back.
Systems are important, but if they aren't adopted by the players, there's little chance of success. Tonight, as soon as the puck is dropped, Brian Gionta assumes his leadership role. He finds his voice. Others, like Andrei Markov, look to implement the new coach's power play strategy.
It's like we worked on in practice. Great battle. Great battle.
And the team's young snipers adjust to the new playbook. For the 2 rookies, it's one step closer to establishing themselves in the NHL. It's an evening of firsts. The team's first win of the season, the first win for a returning coach, the first win for rookie GM Marc Bergevin, and the first goal for a young player full of promise.
By the way, Chucky! Hey, Chucky! Chucky! You get first star? You get first star, too?
The light of the season's first road trip is casting a warm glow ahead.
Gionta's so lazy. Sometimes a good captain, too. Sometimes.
Well, just as much as he is a good teammate sometimes.
WTOP-FM Washington.
The Canadiens' first game away from the comforts of the Bell Center lands them in the United States capital.
A little bit of snow, but it caused a lot of problems. We have reporters checking the roads for you. It's 9 o'clock.
Hey, Sheila, what's up with the news and traffic?
Tom, good morning. The snow is not over yet. At 1 o'clock with a high of 28 degrees, there's a 60% chance. And tomorrow night, more snow expected before 10 p.m. There are several colleges in our area opening late today because of the snow today. George Mason, Howard Community College, and Montgomery College.
To mark the occasion, the team's chief of staff is along for the ride, hoping to serve as a unifying force.
Juste notre première joute sur la route, avoir les gars ensemble, début de l'année, un petit souper tranquille. Je pense que c'est bonne nature. Puis dans le passé, on faisait ça où ce que j'étais avant, fait que c'est le fun. Je pense que les gars aiment ça.
Bon, c'est des traditions.
Ouais, une tradition comme ça. Ouais.
For professional athletes, a road trip is no vacation. The level of concentration is at its most intense, and the team's energy focuses entirely on victory. They cannot be intimidated by belligerent opponents or hostile fans. The recipe for victory seems simple. A touch of solid goaltending, plus a helping of Andrei Markov's veteran genius blended into the power play. With only one period left to play, there is no turning down the level of intensity. No succumbing to intimidation. As the game's end approaches, Washington's loudest fan, even supporters of superstar Alex Ovechkin, slip quietly away. Cheered by this victory on the road, the Canadiens will next go toe-to-toe with a giant. The Stanley Cup finalists are on their way to Montreal. Until now, Michel Therrien's offensive adjustments have been paying dividends for his team. But a return home coincides with their first real test. A battle with the New Jersey Devils, finalists of last year's Stanley Cup playoffs. It will be a duel against future Hall of Fame goaltender Martin Brodeur. Against this Goliath, Lars Eller will be given a chance to play the role of David, one normally shouldered by sniper Max Pacioretty, who is out for an emergency appendectomy.
Meeting time.
The tension in the arena is palpable. The first real trial is on the horizon.
Nothing for Larry, eh, Georgie? No, no. Oh boy, Larry. Hey, Larry, hey, all right, Larry.
Try to have your top two pairing against the top two line.
Les Russes contre les Russes le plus possible.
Top two pairing.
Makes it.
We're home. We got to let them know we're home. We're going to play a tough game to play against. We're going to take good decision with that puck. All right, come on, let's go.
First starter is a Sajak with Mato and Kovalchuk, Salvador, Zivlicki, and Brodeur.
First start mechanics line with Bork, Gianta, Markov, Emelin, and Price. Let's
The players respond quickly to the opening bell. The Canadiens win the early rounds. But the Devils will not be easily knocked out.
Exactement ce que souhaitaient les Devils.
With a one-goal lead heading into the third period, the coach gives his final instruction.
Cycling using the defenseman. Second period, we went back to the traffic. We're in great position to win this game. Great possession. All right, let's go.
Hey, boys, come on now.
Les Devils opportunistes.
At the end of the third period, the Devils rise from the ashes and force overtime. Near the end of overtime, the Canadiens are given a chance to showcase their sharpened power play. The stage is set for the quiet quarterback, Andrei Markov. Number 79, a man whose diffidence in the dressing room is in marked contrast to his manner on the ice. In a dramatic development, a hitherto uncertain element is now a part of the Canadiens' roster. An element that must be carefully integrated into the whole.
What room is it, though? 1201. 1201? Wow.
Maybe he's still sleeping. My dad's so happy that I'm back. Oh, God. How are you?
How are you? I'm Dr. Lacroix.
I'm just actually about to do my medicals right now. Nice pants. It's corduroy?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine are too. Corduroy pants.
That works, that works.
I like that. Good style.
Just like our GM.
Yeah, Mark's a good-looking guy. Like, let's face it. Jeez.
Nice to see you, brother. So, during the lockout, what kind of activities did you do?
Mostly, I just kind of skated on my own and worked with my personal trainer off the ice.
Never had any sort of passing out during exercise, loss of consciousness during exercise. Today, we're basically clearing you so that you can be on the ice and stuff like that for practice. So that should not be a problem based on what you're telling me. Okay?
Cool.
So, I will examine you now. Do you snore?
Yes.
You look like you snore.
Yes, I snore. Yes.
You guys.
Oh, yes, that's that's an understatement, yeah.
When you sleep, do you feel like you're refreshed when you wake up in the morning?
Not really.
I'm back up. Any pain doing that?
No.
Any pain doing that?
No.
Okay. You don't gap at all, so that's good.
I got these new boxers, Grant.
They're good. They're very nice.
Honestly, they're so comfortable.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, and I'm healthy.
That's good.
Ready to go. Can you imagine I haven't played a game in almost over 11 months? That's almost a year. I can't wait to see the guys either. I haven't seen any of the guys.
See them at practice.
Staying late or what?
What happened to your teeth?
I lost it like a couple years ago.
You guys talk to Patch?
It looks a lot better than I expected him to look after.
Did he?
Well, they didn't cut the muscle. They didn't cut the muscles.
You know, it's just they do like 3 incisions.
They had this go in.
Yeah.
How are things? Good?
Yeah, pretty good so far. Things changed around here.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. We got some leadership.
Lungs are good. Don't need the defibrillator yet. So, right, Steamer? It's tough though, man, when you miss training camp and stuff.
It was a very short one.
Yeah.
It was the second day was the toughest because you had to be there for systems and everything. So it was tough because it's short. You have to get so much done. You have to get. I mean, you should be in shape to get in there.
Yeah.
But still, it's a game shape and it's practice shape. It's way different.
I'd rather, you know what, Boots, between me and you, I'd rather take the time, practice with the guys, and get back into it rather than rush.
Well, the system is much different than last year.
Yeah, he was telling me that.
It's much different.
What's the difference?
It's different off the draws. It's different forward check depending. You kind of have to read the play what the other team is doing, which is kind of good. It's very good. We'll see.
How'd you feel?
Good.
Okay, bud. Congrats. No problem, boys. Bonjour, tout le monde. What does that mean? Tout le monde means how are you? Everybody?
Front de la drop, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Sorry. Bonjour, tout le monde. Comment ça va?
So far, the Canadian season is off to a fine start. New management has established a solid base, and the team is adapting to new philosophies. The coaching staff seems well in control. Their new strategies are being absorbed by the players. The symbiotic relationship between veterans, rookies, and new arrivals is impressive.
Man, I love that guy.
But it is often under more difficult conditions that a team's chemistry is really tested.
Lying a lot. It's glaringly obvious.
Inevitably, it won't be easy. Follow the Montreal Canadiens' ongoing season through the eyes of 24CH.